This is a weird angle. Something feels weird about this. Whatever. Look. I bought this like a month ago at Walmart. And I never used it. So here I am. Making a video out of it. Actually, I already opened this because I filmed it. I filmed like the intro to this, and then I opened it, and then I had to go do something, and now here I am. Look, everything reminds me of them. Ah, half of the paints fell out. These paints are kind of heavy, actually. Okay, hi, this is me editing. Don't mind my hair, it's bad. Basically, I cut out a whole 10 minutes of this video. I cut out a whole 10 minutes of the video, and that's kind of why it starts when I'm like finishing my right hand, and then I move on to my left hand and I draw something completely different. But that's because I messed up 3 times, so I had to redo it, and I wasn't talking in the video, and then I had to keep like leaving and coming back because I had like stuff to do, so I was like being interrupted constantly. So I just cut all that out because it's boring, and that's why that's why the video starts when I'm basically done with my right hand. But I just felt the need to say that because what if like I just cut to me finishing the rainbow and you're like, oh my god, what about the rest of the part? Well, it was shitty, so I cut it out. Anyways, I had to go do something, but now I'm back. I feel like these paints are shit. Look, bitch. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. I had a weird dream last night. Let me explain it to you. Basically, well, I had like 2 weird dreams. One of them, I was in the house. I was like in my house, obviously. And like the Star Wars people were there, but I know nothing about Star Wars. So I kind of just, it was like the Star Wars people. I don't know. And they were like fighting the wars that they fight in Star Wars. And like someone was like, why are they here? Who are these people? And apparently I knew a lot about the Star Wars people. So I was like, yeah, it's like this and this and this and this and this and this and shiny, like shiny. There was like a division called the Shiny. I'm not like the Shiny, but there was like a division. They were like divided into different teams. The good guys. And they had like their different little divisions type shit. And I was like, and this is Shiny and they're my favorite. And I don't know, like Shiny were fighting the Star Wars. But like it wasn't Shiny, they were called Shiny. Shiny? Right? That's what the group is called. Shiny, Shine, whatever. That's how I read it, because there's like 2 E's. And then so like, yeah, they're my favorite, but it wasn't Shiny. It was like 5 people from the Star Wars thing, but they were called Shiny. I don't know, man. It was just weird. And then they were like, oh my god, the bad guys are here, and they're, because this whole thing was taking place in my house, and I was like in the kitchen, and they were just doing something. They were like planning out their plan or whatever, and then oh look, hold on. Ew, the noise, what the fuck. Anyways, they were planning out what they were gonna do when the bad guys got there, and then the bad guys got there like out of nowhere, and so they were like, oh my god, and then they were fighting, and then they sent me to my mom's room with my mom and my sister, and then there was a desk in my mom's room for some reason, and so I just sat there and I was like, wow, they're fighting, that's fun, at least I'm not a part of it. And then I fell asleep in the dream, and then I woke up, and my mom was like, damn, you had a good sleep. And I was like, hold on. I was like, that was a dream in my dream. This is so bad. It's so crooked, too. I should do something else. What if this video is really long? What if I just cut out the part where I where I just sped it up and put like music over it? Because I really didn't talk about anything. Like, I talked about Instagram and and that's it. Today is my third day of randomly just cutting my hair, hoping that it looks emo scene kid enough, because I feel like it wasn't that good. I know in my last video I was like, oh my god, I think my hair is so cool, but not anymore. So yeah, I should use one of these stencils. I'm gonna use this one with the flowers. Yeah. What color should I use? I'm gonna do yellow for the middle. Huh. What the fuck? Yay. Fun. I had another dream last night too. I'm gonna talk about that one. Basically, I was like, okay, I was in New York and I like was a college student and I was walking home from college, school, whatever. And there was this lady and she was like, hey, come buy my stuff. And I was like, no, I don't want your stuff. And then she kept getting all up in my face and I was like, dude, get away from me. And so this looks so bad. So this lady was like, yeah, she was following me, and I was like, hey man, don't. It's like, can you please leave me alone? And then she was like, no, come buy my stuff. Like, I'll leave you alone after you buy my stuff. And I was like, no, dude. And so I pushed her, and she was being all dramatic. She was like, she like fell into the road, and this other lady saw me. And she was like, how dare you, blah, 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 respect your elders. And I was like, dude, shut up. And then the lady that got mad at me, not the lady that I pushed, but the lady that got mad at me started chasing me. And I was like, what? And so then I saw this truck that I kind of recognized. How do I take this off? And so then I saw this truck that I kind of recognized. It was this purple truck, and I was like, hey, I know you. Can you like drive away? Because these crazy old ladies are following me. And she was like, yeah, sure. And then she was unlocking the door, but she couldn't unlock the door. And then the lady that got mad at me, she was like following me, and she caught up to me, and she was yelling at me, and I was like, man, if that lady's hurt, you should go help her instead of yelling at me. And then I woke up. Also, there was like a weird in-between dream where I was at school. So it was like, I think this took place in the dream that I just explained, where I was at school, but I kept recording. It was like I was making a YouTube video. I was like recording, and then everyone was like, oh my god, hi vlog. And I was just recording, and I was like rating all my classes. I was like, this class, I'll give it a 5 out of 10. It seems boring. And it was weird. And then there was this one guy that I haven't talked to in like 3 years in my dream, and he was like we had every class together, and we were just kind of hanging out in the dream. It was funny. Yeah, and then I went home and that whole thing happened. I fixed it. I'm gonna make the other two pink. What else should I talk about? You know, lately I've been falling asleep. Like, wow. Like, I'll be on my phone at like 1:30 in the morning, and then next thing I know, it's like 7 a.m. and I'm like, oh, I fell asleep. And then my phone isn't charged, so I'm like, I'm gonna go charge my phone. And then I fall asleep again for like 2 hours. And then I go get my phone, and then I fall asleep again for like 2 hours. Oh my god. This thing just flipped over, and I was like, because it like fell on my shorts. But it flipped over, so I didn't get pain on my shorts. But my heart stopped. Whoa. It looks so weird. Dude, it'll probably look better when I take the stencil off. So let me do that. I realized that the beginning half of this video was probably so boring because I wasn't even talking or anything. I was literally just getting mad at this. Honestly, I'm probably just gonna cut that whole part out because, yeah, I'm taking the stencil off. I ripped it. I kind of like it. I ripped the stencil. Look. Can you see it? That's so sad. Okay, I'm gonna just do the outro. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe and follow my Twitter. Bye.